Welcome to the 6 weeks and technically a day or two of flower update. Sorry it's a little late. Took me a hot minute to kind of get everything together to make the video. But while I got you, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let's get in there. Well, as you can see here, we've got the silver train wrecks over here to the left. Their stretch didn't really go too far compared to the other plants. They're doing quite well. The one on the right, this is the left one here. This one over here on the right a bit has had a bit of a leaching that's been going on, but it's stacking quite nicely. Over here, we've got the Bruce banner on the far right. This is the Bruce banner, one of the buds there. Get the focus going there. And to the left, that's Bruce banner, and then if you look over here to the left, that's the blueberries kind of sprawling out all over. As you can see, we've got a bunch of requirements to do some tying up. I just put these lines in place just to kind of hold it up in a basic sense while we were making the video. But we're going to come through, do some initial tying just to help the two silver train wrecks finish off. We've got them all stripped. We'll probably go through down. We've got a little bit of new growth happening in a few nodal segments, so we're going to come through. We're going to strip that out. But what we're going to do is sort of tie these back a little bit to open it up for these silver train wrecks to the left here. And then once we harvest those at around week 9, week 9 is my best guess. We'll harvest those at week 9, and then we'll be able to, this blueberry here and that silver train wreck there. But we'll be able to sort of free up some space and kind of adjust. I'm not overly impressed with the stackability of what we're seeing in terms of the Bruce banner and the blueberry, but that's okay. See, this is the blueberry here. See, she's just sort of sprawled everywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of lift her up and back like this and open it up so we can actually free up a bit of space and breathing room for the two silver train wrecks to finish off what they need to do. And then once that's done, we'll move these two over and we're going to reposition. We'll maybe do sort of late high-stress training on them and to see what we can do in terms of getting some last-minute plummeting. But again, you know, the F11, I think the F11 and the Bruce banner, they just grew too big. They were fighting each other. And then with, you know, the lights being where they are, they didn't get quite enough photons for what they needed to do. But it is what it is. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in to this short little update. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about. You know, there's definitely some chores in there, like we sort of did in the voiceover there, telling you about it. You know, this one got sort of crazy out of control, and we have way too much in this tent. And so, to be fair, I've kind of left it, because it's been, like I said, in the live stream the other day, a fun experiment watching sort of these different genetics sort of fight each other. We have been going through a heat wave here in BC. Temperatures typically outside are going anywhere from 28 to low 30s. I only have the tiny little dinky AC unit. The big one I had bit the dust. So we've been doing our best to kind of try to navigate temperatures and kind of keep that going. And, you know, early on the one silver train wreck, you know, there was a lot of potassium, magnesium, and calcium being leached out. We've augmented that. It could have been a bit of a lockout, but to be fair, I think it just got hungry. Because we've noticed that it hasn't really been spreading too hard in terms of other localized areas where it would normally self-cannibalize with sort of staying on top of our feeding and stuff. So realistically, silver train wreck I think will be done by 9 weeks or so, at which point we're going to pull those out and spread out sort of the blueberry and the Bruce banner. And like I said, they're not producing huge, but I mean, everything's in a sort of a 2-gallon pot, right? So you're never going to get huge buds typically in a 2-gallon pot when you grow a plant to this sort of size. But it's been a fun experiment. And like I always say to you, every grow, do something new. Every grow, try to do something a little different. Every grow, make sure you're having a little bit of fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like, subscribe, tell your friends. We're going to go live tomorrow at 2 p.m. BC time. Be there or be square. Also, too, we will be popping some beans soon to get going. I'm pretty sure I know what we're going to do, but it may change at the last minute. So tune in tomorrow to find out what genetics we'll be going forward with in the next update video. All right, remember, the true grower is a forever student. The true grower is not afraid to take risks. The true grower makes educated, stupid decisions. Love yourselves, love each other, love your plants. Check out potsquatchsales.com to buy all of our genetics, hats, t-shirts, grinders, papers, beard oil, CBD, all that jazz. All right. Cheers, everybody. Have a good one.